Step 4. Creating a shooter and two guns. We begin by going in the upper left-hand corner to click on Edit, and then we'll click on Shooters and their guns. And then in the dialog box that opens, we're going to create a new shooter, so click on New Shooter. Then in the top, we're going to want you to enter your name. In this case, I'm going to enter Dry Fire Bob. Then in the next window, you're to enter your height from your shooting eye to the floor. I'll enter 66. And the next choice is the ATA handicap. It is defaulted to 16 yards, and that's where we're going to leave it, but I'll just show you. Here are the remaining distances so that when you go to shoot your handicap targets, you're going to want to come here and change to your specific handicap distance. So since we're going to shoot singles, I'm going to leave it at 16 yards. Now then, it's time to describe a new gun, because as you notice in this area down here, there is no gun. So we're going to click on New Shotgun, and that opens up the Shotgun Detail dialog box. And we'll begin at the top by again entering a name of a gun. This time I'm going to enter Single. Then I'm going to measure the distance from my shooting eye when I mount this gun to the bead on my gun, and in my case it's 42 inches. It is a 12 gauge, so I'm going to leave this selected as 12 gauge. And then here I'm going to describe the details of the first barrel, which is the choke. I'm going to be using a full choke. I'm going to go down and click on Full. I'm going to change the muzzle velocity to 1200 feet per second. I'm going to change the shot weight window from the 24 grams that it had in it to 32 grams, or 1 1/8 ounce. Then I'm going to change the shot size from 7.5 to 8. Now with that done, the final thing I have to do is I have to describe for the dry fire system the point of impact for this barrel. And so with this barrel at 33 yards, and I'm going to click the bottom choice, distance above the aiming point, my gun shoots 7 inches high at 33 yards. And since this is a singles gun, I do not have to enter any of the information over here on the right hand side which describes the second barrel. So I'm simply going to come down and click OK. Now then, when I'm back to the shooter's detail dialog box, I'm going to create a second shotgun. So I'm going to click New Shotgun, and this time I'm going to go up here and describe this as my doubles gun. The distance on my doubles gun is 40 inches. Again, it's a 12 gauge. And on the first barrel, I'm going to use an improved cylinder. The velocity of the shell is going to be 1200 feet per second. I'm going to use a shot weight of 1 1/8 ounce. I'm going to use number 8s. And my point of impact on this barrel is going to be at 25 yards. My gun shoots 12 inches high. Then I'm going to go over and describe the second barrel. The second barrel, which I'm going to use for my second shot, I'm going to put a full choke. The shell in there is going to have a muzzle velocity of 1200 feet per second. I'm going to put an 1 1/8 ounce load, and I'm going to use number 8s. Then under the point of impact for my second barrel, as with my singles gun on the second shot, 33 yards is the distance, and the point of impact is 7 inches at 33 yards. Now notice that this cannot be done with dissimilar points of impact unless you have barrel hangers on your gun. If you did not have barrel hangers on your gun and your gun shoots, both barrels shoot the same, then you're going to have to enter the same information over here. That's it. Now I'm just going to click OK. That takes us back to the shooter's dialog. We have now defined Dry Fire Bob with two guns, a doubles gun and a singles gun, and I'm going to click on OK. I'm going to click one more time on OK, and now I have done the task that I set out to do. One final thing. Let's go up here to the top center right. We have an area here which describes which shooter's information is in the system. If I click on the right arrow over here, I'm going to select Dry Fire Bob, and then I'm going to go here under Shotgun, and I'm going to again have two choices, either my singles gun or my doubles gun, and I'm going to shoot singles to begin with, so I will select singles. And that's it. There's nothing more to it. It's that simple to create your shooter's information table and to create two guns, and you're now ready to go.